If you've been feeling restless lately, if sleep has been strange, emotions unpredictable, or time itself seems to bend in odd ways, you're not imagining it, because the universe is moving into one of the most intense energetic moments of the entire year. And you, whether you realize it or not, are standing right at the center of it. On November 5th, the Taurus SuperMoon rises, the biggest and brightest moon of 2025. But this isn't just a beautiful celestial event. It's a cosmic recalibration, a turning point so powerful that after it passes, many will look back and say, that's when everything started to change. A supermoon happens when the moon comes closest to Earth in its orbit. But spiritually, it's so much more than astronomy. When the moon is this close, its energetic pull intensifies. It doesn't just light up the night sky, it lights up everything within you. The tides rise, emotions surge, and all the hidden truths you've been keeping below the surface begin to surface. This Taurus supermoon is different. It's not just closer, it's louder. It amplifies not only your emotions but your reality, your patterns, your choices, your truth. The energy you've been living in gets magnified, and whatever no longer aligns can no longer hide. For some, this will feel like a breakdown. For others, a breakthrough. And for many, both all at once. Taurus energy is the energy of Earth, stability, and value. It's about what you hold on to, what you love, what you depend on, what defines safety for you. But when the supermoon charges through this sign, it doesn't comfort you with safety. It challenges what you call stable. It shakes what's been sitting still for too long. If you've been holding on to routines, relationships, or versions of yourself out of habit rather than purpose, this moon will expose that. Not gently, but necessarily. So ask, is this truly mine? Or just familiar? You might find yourself questioning everything. Your work, your purpose, your connections, even your desires. That's not instability. That's the truth demanding space. Sometimes the universe doesn't whisper change. It roars it. This moon won't reward perfection. It rewards authenticity. It doesn't care how aligned you look. It cares how real you're willing to be. Many will feel emotional pressure building before November 5th. Tears for no reason, sudden exhaustion, the urge to isolate, or a magnetic pull to confront what's been ignored. Don't mistake it for chaos. This is cleansing. It's your emotional system recalibrating to a higher frequency. When a supermoon hits, buried emotions rise like tides. You might revisit old memories, broken dreams, or versions of yourself you thought you'd outgrown. But they resurface for closure, not punishment. It's the body's way of releasing what's been stored too long. So if you find yourself crying, journaling, cleaning, or suddenly craving stillness, trust that instinct. You're not falling apart. You're being emptied so you can be refilled. Taurus is ruled by Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and self-worth. So under this moon, themes of value become unavoidable. You'll be asked, what do you truly value? What are you giving your energy to that no longer gives back? What are you keeping because it's comfortable, not because it's right? This energy can bring powerful realizations about money, relationships, and boundaries. It may highlight the imbalance between giving and receiving. You might suddenly feel that certain relationships drain more than they nurture, or that a job, once meaningful, now feels lifeless. The truth is surfacing, not to destroy what you've built, but to realign it with who you've become. Because after this supermoon, the world won't let you pretend anymore. Not about your happiness. Not about your worth. Not about your purpose. For many, this moon marks the end of an old identity. A version of you that learned how to survive, fit in, and please others, but not necessarily how to live. This part of you will dissolve. And it might feel confusing at first, like standing between worlds, the one you outgrew and the one you haven't built yet. But this liminal space is sacred, because it's here, in the stillness after endings, that true beginnings start breathing. If you've been waiting for a sign to change, this is not just a sign. It's a spiritual deadline. The Taurus supermoon closes one chapter so you can finally write the next one. The one aligned with your truth, not your old programming. Emotionally, this moon can make you feel like you're under pressure. Sudden waves of intensity. Old wounds reopening. Dreams that feel more vivid than usual. Don't run from them. These are emotional downloads, your soul speaking in its oldest language. The key is to ground yourself. Walk barefoot on the earth, touch plants, light a candle, breathe deeper than usual. Taurus is earth. It heals through contact with reality. While other moons may call for meditation or manifestation, this one calls for embodiment. Be here, in your body, in this moment. Let the energy flow through you instead of fighting it, because the more grounded you become, the more gracefully the universe can move through you. For those who feel lost, this moon hasn't forgotten you. It was made for you, because sometimes destiny doesn't arrive in clarity. It arrives in collapse. And this moon is the kind that picks up the ones who fell behind and says, "You didn't fail. You were being redirected." It's for the ones who tried to stay strong for too long. For the ones who held everyone else together while quietly falling apart. For the ones who thought they were late, when in truth, they were being timed perfectly. The Taurus SuperMoon doesn't punish you for your struggles. It honors them. It honors the strength it took to keep going when nothing made sense. And it rewards you with renewal, not by giving you something new, but by returning you to yourself. You might feel pulled to release something, to clean your space, to burn old notes, to delete messages, to unplug from noise. Follow that pull. Energetic clutter hides behind physical clutter. The more you clear, the easier it is for your next chapter to find you. This moon has the power to close karmic loops. Patterns you thought you'd never break. And that's why many will experience sudden endings around this time. Friendships dissolving. Opportunities falling through. Plans collapsing. But what's really happening is energy rebalancing. Anything that falls away during this moon was already complete. You just hadn't accepted it yet. This isn't loss. It's liberation. And then, after the storm, comes the silence. That moment when everything feels strangely calm, and you realize you're not who you were a few days ago. Your thoughts are quieter. Your heart feels lighter. Decisions that once felt impossible suddenly make sense. That's the shift. Not a miracle from the sky, but peace within your bones. The energy that once scattered you now steadies you. This is the afterglow of transformation. Subtle, sacred, and deeply earned. In the days following the Taurus SuperMoon, you might notice synchronicities, numbers repeating, chance encounters, strange coincidences. They aren't random. They're confirmations. Proof that your inner reality and outer reality have started syncing. This is when manifestation becomes real. Not through wishing, but through alignment. The more you embody your truth, the faster reality mirrors it back. So don't rush the process. Let your energy lead before your actions follow. If you stay honest, grounded, and open, the right opportunities will magnetize toward you. Not because you chased them, but because you became ready to receive them. Every supermoon leaves a mark, a timestamp in your soul. And this one, the biggest of 2025, is the one that separates who you were from who you're about to become. You may not see it all at once, but in the weeks that follow, life will start shifting around your new frequency. People will respond differently. Doors will open that were once invisible. And what once felt like resistance will start flowing effortlessly. This is not coincidence. It's coherence. Your vibration catching up with your destiny. So as the Taurus SuperMoon rises on November 5th, don't just look at it, feel it. Let it remind you of your strength, your worth, your right to rebuild. Let it remind you that endings are not punishment. They are permission. And that even when life strips you bare, the universe is simply preparing new ground for roots to grow deeper. You are not behind. You are being rewritten. And this supermoon is the ink of renewal. When the light touches you that night, close your eyes and whisper to yourself, I am ready to receive what is meant for me. I release what no longer is. And let the universe handle the rest. Because after this supermoon, you won't just change. You'll become undeniable.